grandson of Right Thought, and welcome to the School of Marvelous Light Little Flock. My brothers, now's the time to rise. Now's the time to be. No longer to desire, no longer wanting, no longer striving, no longer wrestling with, but living as a man who is blessed lives. Living as a man who is free lives. And by free, I mean completely free. A lot of people think they're free because they physically can go about when they desire to. Oh, I want to go here. And they get up, they get in their car and they go. And they feel like they're free. But they're still in bondage to lies every day. They're still in bondage to fear and doubt every day. So then they're not actually free, are they? But now is the time, and today is the day that you, who's listening to this message, that you rise up and be. I don't want to hear no more complaining. I'm not going to complain then. I don't want to hear no more drama. Then I'm not bringing no more drama then. I'm going to take responsibility for what happens in my life. As long as I'm not taking responsibility, then I ain't being who I'm supposed to be, am I? Our Father gave us the spirit of might and power, and yet we walk around acting like we're not powerful at all, and like we don't have any might in our hand to do a thing. But if we only knew where the power was, I guarantee you, then you get up and you fight, and you wouldn't just sit there and allow what's happening around you to happen around you. Knowing you have a choice changes that, don't it? Being a slave means you're subject. And being subject means something has power over you. And if something has power over you, then you have not embraced that spirit that the Father told you He gave you. You think you have no control over the tumultuous circumstances that go around you, but yet you say you love Christ. Don't say that to me. Don't say it to me. Because if you say it to me, I'll probably laugh in your face. And you'll probably get all in your feelings about that and want to do some harm to me, even though you're doing the harm to you. And you won't deal with that. But you're so quick to want to do harm to another person who reveals that you're doing harm to yourself. Oh, what, you don't like the way they reveal it to you? Well, what does it mean if they took the time to actually reveal it to you? That mean they hate you? If a person's hurting themselves, why would I help them out of that if I hate them? Wouldn't I be glad that they're in that situation? See how people of the world just can't judge righteously? Just can't judge what love is, what power is, and what might is. But yet, most of the people, if you talk to them, they'll say they love the same God that you do. They'll say they serve the same Lord you do. But yet, right there in His word, He says, why do you call me Lord, Lord, and don't do the things I tell you to do? So if you ain't mighty, you ain't doing what Christ told you to do then, right? If you're not powerful, then you're not doing what Christ told you to do, right? And if you have a misjudgment of power, then how would you ever recognize it? How could you utilize what you can't recognize? Huh? You can't. If you don't know what a sword is and you walk into a room and I say, grab the sword, defend yourself, you don't know what it is, then you just might not grab it. But if you know what it is, then you ain't gonna hesitate to grab it. And that's the way it is with this power that I'm describing to you all. Today is the day that you stop desiring and you be. And once you be, why do you change from that? That's my question to the flock. Once you decide what you be, why do you change from that? I'm not changing from that, grandson. Well, then how come you get sad? How come you get depressed? How come you get irritated so much? How come you're so pissed off and angry at other people all the damn time then? If this work we talking about is about you, why are you so mad at other people? Why are you so focused on what someone else is doing? That's my question for you. You're supposed to be a king, right? Y'all are supposed to be strong warriors, right? Then why are you on the battlefield pointing at an enemy soldier talking about what he has done to you, what he is doing to you? I can assure you that nigga want to kill you, nigga. Why are you complaining about that? The scriptures made it very clear. Your enemy wants to devour you. He wants to sift you as wheat. And yet you sit there complaining about what the hell's going on outside of you. I think it would be wise for you to look where he told you to look. And why would anybody have any questions about where that is if he told you where it is? Where would a man rather be other than in his kingdom? If a man had a choice to be a king in a kingdom, would he say, no, I'm good? Or would he embrace that position? So then where did he tell you to look for that place that is available to you? See? Look at yourself on your throne and then listen to how you're talking. And then imagine a king like that. And don't worry about how that feels when I say that to you, how that wounds you, how pitiful you realize you looking, how weak of a king that making you look when you realize it and you see it. Don't get angry. Get busy, nigga. Get strong. Get on your shit. When somebody tell you the truth of yourself, don't waste no time. Get to work. How about that? Since being is the ultimate thing a man should be. Being. I am. I don't need to add or take away from that. Because that's enough. When I walk in the room, that's enough, I assure you. Is that enough for you, brother? Or you waiting to have something to put on yourself? To put outside of yourself? Then walk in the room like these clowns of this world doing in this vain temporary life that they got going on. Put a diamond around my neck. Then I can walk into the room and people think I'm something. Put these glasses on my face so that when I walk in, people will see me and they'll think I'm something. Put this particular jacket on so that when I walk in, people will think I'm something. Wear these particular Jordans so that other people, when they see me, why y'all so concerned with that if we fighting on a battlefield? Y'all silly. You on the battlefield and you're worried because somebody pointed out your shoes? How ugly they is? How cheap they are? Somebody pointed at your jeans and said, hey, those aren't Tommy Hilfiger. What a loser. Nigga, I'm on the battlefield fighting. You think I'm concerned with that shit? You stupid for being concerned with it. Slice, ho. Nah, that's what your ass get for talking shit and not paying attention to where your sword was at. Don't know you on the battlefield, you just might get your head chopped off and that bitch just might roll. Ain't no more time to be thinking and wondering about what I should do if you say you follow Christ. I'm telling y'all, don't say you follow him unless you doing. If you ain't doing, don't say it. because I'm not going to believe you. I don't give a damn who you are. I don't give a damn what you think you are. If you're not doing what he told you to do, then get out of my way. Because if you ain't for me, then I'll just assume that you're against me and I'll get to slicing and damn dicing. I'm not here to play. Men don't fuck around and play when it ain't time to. You live according to the times you in. And the only way you can know the times you in is get back connected to the true vine of that tree. That's the only way that you can sprout. You can bear fruit. The only way you can bloom. What tree and what branch that's broke off from the true vine of the tree, or the trunk of the tree that is, can bear any fruit? I'll say it the way Yahusha said it. I am the true vine, ye are the branches. Every branch that beareth not fruit is broken off and cast into the fire. So then, like I keep telling you guys, you may not like the way I'm telling it, but if you're going to get broke off and threw into some fire, then how do you expect the warning to sound right before you get broke off? Your last warning, how do you expect it to sound? Oh man, I know I've warned you 1,000 times and everything, so I'll just come one more time here, and I'll just implore you, brother, to actually bear some fruit there on that branch there, because if you don't, then Yahusha says that it won't be good for you. You get broke off and everything. So are you serious? Is that what you guys think? Is that what you do? Do you not care for your friends? Do you not love your friends? Because I do. So all this wanting to be this man is taking the Father's name in vain. That's why I be saying it the way I be saying to y'all. Because y'all don't know that that's what y'all doing. Y'all don't know. And once you find out, then you realize how much you didn't know in your life. I don't give a damn what no man say. Once he knows this truth, he's going to act and live differently. It's nothing that he can do about that. New wine goes into a new wine skin. So you were an old wineskin. Let's break it down. You were an old wineskin. You did not know that you were taking the Father's name in vain. But when you found that out, then you changed. So found that out means that's new wine. Abba would never have poured that into you unless your heart had been made new and ready for it. You have to suffer the consequences of taking his name in vain before you knew you did. See, the only way you won't is if you find out through grace that you were. That's what I'm here to do. That's what I'm here to do for you. To help you to realize how you've taken that name, that precious, most high name that there is. Because guess what? You can take all them other names that you want, that you think you taking in vain. You can take all them names in vain, and it won't affect you not one damn bit. There's only one name that you can take in vain that affects you. Now, y'all really want to fuck with me right now? Y'all really want to play these stupid-ass games and be stupid-ass babies, kids? Or y'all want to grow up and be men like Paul said and put that childish shit away? Did you hear what I just said to you? There's only one name that affects you when you take it in vain. So then you're telling me that God's name is something other than that one name? Well, it's the same name you read about in Exodus. So then how in the hell is there any confusion with you niggas about this? I'm this, I'm that, I'm that, and I'm this, and I'm that. And that affect you when you talk like that. Because as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. So this thinking in your heart, you're thinking about a person named I Am when you think in your heart. Who the hell else can you be thinking about? There's no one else inside of you but I Am, isn't it? Who else is in there? I'd like to know, because if there's somebody else in there, his ass gotta go. I Am sits on the throne of the internal kingdom, the same kingdom Christ was talking about, right? The kingdom of heaven is within you. See that? So I Am sits on that throne. So then how does he talk when he's sitting on there? That's what I was alluding to earlier by telling you. When you're looking at yourself, talk like that. Imagine yourself sitting on a throne with a crown on your head and a robe talking like that. That's proving you don't know you're no damn king, right? That proves to you you don't think in your heart that you are, isn't it? So then you're not. So then why are you complaining when you can be? Why are you complaining about why you not when you can be right now? You can be today. You can be in this instant. Today, salvation has come to this house. Today, it is written. Not yesterday, not tomorrow. Today it is. So right now you can choose. Wait a minute. I'm pouting about some shit. That ain't what kings do. Kings just get busy. Kings stay calculated. They stay calm. Kings stay calm? Well, then guess that means that they stay in Jerusalem then, don't they? Well, where was King David at? Where was King Solomon at? The only two kings you guys have ever heard about that stood over a unified Israel. Only two. David and his son. That means the beloved and his son are the only kings who rightfully sit on a unified kingdom of Israel, because the kingdom was split into two. If it's divided, it can't stand. Israel has not stand since it's split. It has not stood since it is split. They thought they could stand separately. That's just like a man and a wife when they get married. They think they can stand separately too. You can't. You have to stand as one man. And until you realize that, you're going to suffer. And so it is with Israel. You're going to suffer until you're unified in one. I'm here to make sure of that. You see? And many of you, because you've come here, have become unified in one. You are realizing you are a watchman now. You thought you may have been when you were watching everything outside of yourself. But now you truly are watching what really matters. You're watching what God watches. See? You're not wasting time then, are you? You were when you were watching everything else other than what the Father watches. You were wasting your time doing that, aren't you? But look at what he says about the world. They judge outward appearance. God does not. So they're only looking at outward appearance to judge. Isn't that wrong? Isn't that vanity? Isn't that a waste of your time to even spend time judging like that? Isn't that a false intellect? Isn't that false wisdom and knowledge to judge outwardly? Yes, it is. It's vanity. It's useless. It's stupid. It's a waste. I'm going to be stronger than you because I don't judge that way. So as long as I don't judge like you niggas judge, I'm judging like God judges, because it's the only other way to judge a thing. That's the only other way. And so since we read in there, judge not, well then that scrutiny, which causes you to judge other people, is now no longer outside doing it. It's now inside doing it. Isn't that what matters to God? Yeah. That you do the valuable labor that's not laboring in vain. He says the whole world is going about laboring in vain. But then when you read in the book of Ecclesiastes, that tells you all is vanity. See, all is vanity. It tells you all that's done under the sun is. That means the sun is outside of your body. Everything that's done outside of your body is vanity. So see how it's connecting like Legos to what I'm telling you? The only thing you can do that's not vanity is what you should be doing, which obviously is internal, which is where Christ said the kingdom is. Look how it all connected. And you can't say it ain't. Yeah, that's the way I like it too. That's the way I like it too. Because when I'm being what I'm being, I'm powerful and can't nobody stop me from what I'm supposed to do. What I'm supposed to do just happens to be this right here. So I know a whole lot of envy gonna happen. I know a whole lot of emulation gonna come. I know a whole bunch of niggas hating on me because they want to be like me, because you're powerful and where you're powerful in the name of I am. You just have to find out what that is. Until you do, you're gonna marvel over me walking in the truth of who I am, just like people do over Yahusha. They spend so much time marveling over how he walked in his truth that they forget to walk in theirs. Sheesh. See what I'm trying to say to you, little flock? It's like a finger pointing away to the moon. If you look at the finger, then you're going to miss all that heavenly glory that the finger is pointing at. Come on. That heavenly glory is within you. But you're too busy looking at the person telling you that it's in you, that you're not focusing on you. You're focusing on them and how powerful they are. You're like, gosh damn, I want to be powerful too. He's telling you how to be. You just don't think you're a king. You don't think you're powerful. So you could never possibly imagine that that's where the power is. Silly, silly, silly. Don't doubt the Father and don't doubt what he has done. Don't ask him what he has made and inquire the wrong damn way. Ask him, Father, what have you made? Don't ask him what he has made. Do you hear the difference? Father, what did you make when you made me? Look at me. Look at my life. Look at all the things that have happened to me. Look at... See? Don't ask like that. But ask like this. Father, what did you make when you made me? You said I am fearfully and wonderfully made. That means you were very careful when you made me. Very watchful when you made me to make me perfect. So allow me to see what you see. That's all it is, little flock. Sing what the Father sees. But I guess people don't think that they can see that. Oh, well, so be it then. Because as a man thinks, so is he. I'm not interested in people that think stink. I don't like being around people who think stink. You like people that stink and stinking? Because I don't. I don't waste my time with thinking stinking. I get the hell away from things that stink. I don't like being around things that stink. Especially thinkings that stink. Shit. I'm the grandson of right thought. So you can't expect me to enjoy being around wrong thought or tolerate it. I don't, and I can't stand it. You see? So because of that attitude, what kind of internal state do you think I'm holding myself to? See it? You are who you are. And see, because this is what the beloved must do. It doesn't mean you're ever going to falter, brother. You're going to. You're going to falter. And that's why I said, don't mistake the way I'm talking to you as not love. Know that it's love. Accept that it's love because I'm telling you it is. So you either trust me or you think I'm lying. Well, tell the Father if you think I got gall in my mouth. You tell Abba that then. But if you accept that this is love speaking to you, then when you hear these words that are coming out of my mouth and you implement them, then you'll see how far you were falling away from your true self. You'll see it. Damn, man, I wasn't thinking like this in my heart. I was thinking pretty bad and negative in here. Well, look at what that's going to manifest then. Did it manifest any bad or negative in your life? Yes. Out of the heart come the issues of life. See how I keep on telling you out of? That means they were in there. If you ain't looking at what's in there, then how the hell can you prepare for what's going to come out? That's why y'all get shocked by what comes out. And what comes out is stress. People betray you. People backstab you. People manipulate you. People take advantage of your kindness. People take your kindness for weakness. People manipulating all the damn time, getting over on. Do you see it? And that makes you start to complain about who you are. You're only thinking that. That's not who you are. You just think that's who you are because of what you've seen happen. You're living in reverse. You're letting what's going on outside of you tell you who you are. It works from the in out. I just told you the issues of life come forth from your heart, out of your heart. So then what's going on in there first? I'm safe. Let a nigga tell me I'm not. He can't because I've already said that I am out of my heart. Is your heart your wife? And are you keeping watch over her? Because feelings have a tendency to become desperately wicked, don't they? So do you keep watch over them, making sure that they're residing in the right thought? Making sure your wife is in your bosom, in other words? Can't y'all see how the way I'm talking to y'all with the new wine? Are your feelings resting in the bosom of your thought? Because if it's not, then your house is not in order. It's in disarray, and it needs to get put in order. So now, it's so obvious that it's about getting your house in order. And it ain't got nothing to do with your physical house or nothing outside of yourself, do it? Nope. Because there are many men, many men who live in big, beautiful mansions, but are in an internal state of hell every day. have no rest for your soul, which obviously for a man is the ultimate goal, to have rest for your soul. And you ain't got rest for your soul if you always pissed off about something. So we need to figure out why you so pissed off all the time. That's what we need to figure out. Why are you so frustrated? What's got you in such a flux, flocculator? Because you a flocculator. And we don't get all down in the dumps and stay there. We don't go down in the basement and stay there neither. So what keeps you in this low-ass vibration you be in? What are you so angry about? Because I don't give a damn. What else y'all want to talk about? It don't matter if you ain't address things like what I'm talking to you about today. If you ain't addressing that, then there ain't no need to talk about nothing else. Because if we talk about something else, then we're postponing the inevitable. Why postpone the inevitable? Why? How will that help you? Well, you know good and damn well that won't help no king to postpone nothing that's inevitable. Okay, I'll tell the citizens that Abba said 60,000 of us are gonna die next week. I'll tell the citizens that next month. What? What? That ain't gonna do a nigga no good. That ain't gonna do a nigga no good. But what would the prophets always do to the people? They would tell them what's coming, what Abba wants from them, what they refuse to do. You see it? And in today's day and age, that's people who will not refuse to go within and deal with what's in there and clean the inside of their cups. They will not do it. They're too concerned with the outside of the cup. They're too concerned with other men's gardens while their garden is overrun with weeds and thorns and damn thistles. A hummingbird won't even fly through there. As little as he is, his ass ain't even flying through there. He's like, shit, ain't shit in there for me to eat. Ain't no sweet nectar. There is no flowers blooming. There is no blossoms, nowhere to be had. So then what the hell would I go up in there for? Can't get nothing there. Do you understand the point of what I'm saying? How a bird won't even fly through your life because it's so fucked up there. He won't even hang around. He can't. But what did Yahusha say? What did he say? Can you connect this Lego without me having to connect it on top? Because I can. Oh yeah, birds will come and they will lodge in the branches of a beautiful tree with plenty to eat. Won't they? So they can get rest for the sole of their foot. When there's a tree, like that olive tree, with that dove, with that twig of an olive branch, there's something sprouting. And that means that it's time. It means the earth is ripe. It means it's time. Well, what did Noah do when he got off that ark? He planted a vineyard, didn't he? Okay, did the vineyard sprout? Yes. Alrighty then. Alrighty then. So it is with a man's mind. If his mind, look, let's slow down real quick so I can give the flockulators a little bit of nugget because I know they're the only ones that's going to get this. Remember when I told you about the diamond mine vision that I had and what Abba revealed to me through that vision? When you look up that word for diamond, guess what else that word means? The same word that means diamond also means thorn. Can you understand me? Cause I'm making that shit clear so crystal clearly. They put a crown of thorns upon Yahushua's head. And then they called him King of the Jews. So then you put diamonds on his head. Little did you know that. Because y'all don't know how to judge righteously. Because he had a diamond mind. So you put the proper thing up there. You thought you weren't, though. Because you thought you were making a mockery. And you're the one getting mocked right now. See? Because if you mock, you will be mocked. And God is not mocked. So you put a crown of diamonds on his head. Thanks. You even put a robe on him and everything. And a scepter in his hand. See? Hell, King of the Jews. See? Tell the truth. Don't play with me. Shit, treat me like what I am. Shit. We're just mocking you, man. No, you're just mocking yourself. You're the one that doesn't know who you are. Forgive them, for they know not what they do. So do you guys want to play? Do you really? So for the flockulators, we got work to do. This power that I've described to you is not going to go void. Abba didn't give it to me for no void-ass reason. It's going to prosper in my hand. It's going to do exactly what he said it would do. So you flockulators are the men that are wandered at that are with me. See? This is about an identity being revealed. That's all it ever is about. Can't you see it? And by teaching you how to take the Father's name in truth, you are being revealed what your identity is to you. That's why my name means sprout. Like I told you what the sprout means. Ripeness. Fruit time. Fruit. First fruits. See that there? They be ripe before everybody else is ripe. See how that's working? So ripe means to be whole. And in order to be whole, you must know who you are. You don't want to eat the apple until it has revealed itself to be such. You know the end result of what it should look like. You will not take it off the twig until it looks like that. See? If it doesn't end up looking like that, you won't pluck it and eat it. It's deformed. It ain't the right color. It's something wrong with it. The shape is all off. It's rotten. Something's wrong with it. You discard it. You see that there? It must become what the image that you have in your mind already. So it is with us. Abba has an image in his mind already, and he's looking to see if the fruit is ripe. See it? Every branch in me that bears not fruit, I've already told you earlier what happened to it. Now, the other part that you need to hear is what happens when you do bear some fruit? That's another question we got. So if you hear this teaching about the name of the Father and you repent from taking his name in vain and start to take his name in truth, see, that's true repentance, then you will start to bear fruit. Now, when you start to do that, I need you to hear this. Be a man and gird yourself up and listen up good here. He is going to purge you that you bear more fruit. He's going to prune you so that you bear more fruit. Let me let that just settle on in there. So now every branch that bears fruit will be purged, will be pruned. Every gardener, which every one of you is, even though for some reason y'all don't think y'all is, I don't know how y'all thought y'all could escape that occupation. How do you think you could be anything other than a husbandman when your first father was given that occupation from God, not from society. He didn't get that occupation from no woman. He didn't get that occupation from no school. He didn't get that occupation from no pastor. He didn't get that occupation from no damn where other than the Father. The Father says, I put you here in your home to tend and to keep it. So now, every one of us is gardeners. Like I said, have you been gardening? And to prove that you're a gardener, you don't like when you see thorns and thistles. So you're quick to point them out. Do you understand what I'm telling you? What I mean is, when someone does something to you unpleasant, when someone provokes you or pisses you off, since that's what we're talking about, do something you don't like, in other words, go against the grain in some type of way, shape, or form with you, then you're quick to point it out. Inside you are, not outside. You may not say anything outside, but in your heart you're saying it. That's what God's looking at. That's the real man you are. You're the heart. You're not that body, but you're too focused on how it appears to people that you think no one knew I was thinking that. So therefore, I'm righteous. God knows you thought it. Look how you just don't even care about God. But you say, yeah, thank you, God. Praise Jesus. You say it every day. Look how you don't know God. If you knew him, then you knew what he's looking at. Do you know what he's looking at? And then you hear people say it all the time. God knows my heart. He know it. So then why'd you do so much wickedness in there then? Yeah, I know. Neander man. Abba didn't make you to be no man in no field. He didn't even put you in no field. He put you in a garden. And he said, tend and keep that. So stay there. But what men like doing? Nah, I want to go astray and go my own way. See, you didn't inquire to the Father who you are. You told him who you are. Told you about that pottery and that potter. Told you about it. That's you. I tell God who I am. I'm a sophisticated, smart, intelligent man, graduated summa cum laude. Vanity came in there fast as hell. But anyway, go ahead. Go ahead. Tell me more about you. Yes, I graduated. Look how that nigga just goes right back to his damn ego gratification. Look at him. Yeah, as I was saying before you interrupted me, I was saying something so important. As I was saying, I graduated summa cum laude from Princeton University with honors. I also graduated from Stanford University, top of the law class, when I went there as well. So therefore, when I speak or when I do things, everybody should listen to me because I'm extremely intelligent. Can't you tell that's the case? So then now, I also drive a Mercedes Maybach 2028. All right? They ain't even putting this shit in the concept out to the auto show yet. But I got one because I'm so plugged and I'm so such a mover and a shaker that I can get things done. And you hear this bullshit? Yeah, it sounds stupid. That's how men sound when they talk about bullshit. Shit, that's vanity. Vanity is temporary. So then, nigga, why you want something temporary? Are you temporary? When you think you are, that proves you don't know who you is. So then don't get mad about nothing else. You ain't being who you supposed to be. Why you mad? Because you're not being who you supposed to be. So then why take it out on somebody else? Why even focus on something else, nigga? Now that you know this truth. See how it make you be a man? You can't blame nobody else. And y'all need to stop blaming one another. The shit is sick as fuck. Because all you niggas are sinners. You're all filthy and nasty and dirty. So then how dare you tell somebody else that they are? I don't understand that. Why waste all your time doing that instead of doing what truly is valuable? Wait a minute. Okay. Wait a minute. Wait. I'm tripping. I got a beam in my shit. Hold on a second. Shit. I got a beam here. So then let me chill out. Let me stop acting like that nigga speck in his eye is so important when I got a big ass beam sitting right here up in my shit. I'm talking about this nigga wicked because he cheated on his wife. I'm standing there along with the other brothers. Yeah, man, shit. You fucked up, bro. You gotta bite that bullet. But nigga, you done cheated on every woman you ever been with. But didn't nobody know that. So what does that mean? I need to figure this out with you humans. No man knows the dirt you did. So what does that mean? Tell me what it means. Go ahead. Look at that nigga struggling like a bitch. Grandson, um, you're just gonna struggle yourself right into a grave, running from the truth like that. The truth is what make you free. Why in the hell y'all run from it? It's scary. So then, what that mean you are? But don't tell them that, because if you do, then they'll be ready to kill you. They'll be ready to kill you because they hate themselves. Isn't that what it is? If you loved yourself, then how could you kill another? And see, when I say love yourself, the world hears that so egotistical that they can't even understand what love is when I say that. Because love means to be patient with yourself, to be kind to yourself. Why do you need to be these things to yourself? Why do you think? Why do you think you need to be kind to yourself and be patient and be long-suffering with yourself, to keep no record of wrong with yourself, to vaunt not up thyself, to rejoice in the truth and not lies with yourself? Why is it important that you do that? And why do so many of people not do it? Not be kind to themselves, not be patient with themselves. And how do I know? Because you're not to others. Well, I'm kind to people. I'm kind. No, you're not. You're just lying. That's actually what you did. You lied. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. What do you do to you? I mean, I'm a harsh critic of myself. I'm very judgmental of my own actions. I'm very double-minded. I, I fear often, and I have doubt, and I'm often stressed and questioning God's will for my life, and if God even loves me or not. And all right then, so what does that tell you? Can you love somebody else? Picture love as a boat that you're on. Can you bring anybody aboard if you're not on a boat, but you're flailing about in the wind and the waves of a storm? You hypocrites. You all want to help someone else. You all want to guide someone else. You all want to instruct someone else. You all want to critique someone else. You all want to say whether someone else is good, someone else is evil, someone else is righteous or unrighteous. You spend all your days doing that vanity. All you so-called content creators spend all your days talking about other people's lives. Hey, did you hear this? Did you hear P. Diddy? And did you hear about what happened at court? What in the hell does it have to do with you and God? Uh, uh, did you hear what's going on with the war over there in Ukraine? The hell did that got to do with you and God? Yahusha said you would hear of wars and rumors of wars, so why are you acting all shocked by the shit? Why are you focusing only on that? That's a symptom. It's a sign. Why you act like that's the end all? Oh, it's another war. It's another war. Okay, let me wait and see if another one's going to pop up. Let me just sit here and watch and see. Look how righteous I am, Christians. I'm sitting here watching to see if another war is going to pop up so that I can confirm what Yahusha said. Aren't I a righteous Christian? No, you're not. You're completely unrighteous and vain. You don't bear any fruit. So you're just going to get broken off and thrown into the wind. because you're not actually benefiting anybody. They can't even eat off of your tree. None of what you got to say benefits their eternal life. None of it. None of it. Because there's a work going on. People are waiting to work. The work is going on. You didn't hear what Yahushua said? The harvest is plenty, but the workers are few. He said the field is already white for harvest, but there ain't no laborers to go get nothing. See what I'm trying to say? All these people, all these evangelists, all these so-called Christian missionaries, all these people that's going on the earth, they ain't did shit then, obviously, because they haven't taught the world about the name of the Father. People are breaking that commandment and they're not knowing that they are, so they're dying. And you're wondering what in the hell I'm talking about when I'm saying these people have not helped you at all. Christ said, if a man keep my saying, he shall never see death. And what are you guys talking about? Then what are y'all talking about, if that's the truth? Or did you think Yahushua lied when he said that? Just like them so-called far from seas, when they heard him say it, they denied it. Oh, this guy talking about never see death. Abraham is dead. See how they think? God is not the God of the dead, my nigga. So how can you say these men are dead? He's the God of the living. And if it were not possible for a man to transcend this carnal life, then what do you call what happened to Elijah? Or what happened to Enoch? They were translated, for they walked with I am. Walk with I am. That's what I'm telling you to do. Take his yoke upon you and learn of him. Learn of I am. Learn his ways. Learn how he speaks. Learn how he talk. Learn his word and speak his word. For the word is nigh unto thee. It is even in thine mouth. You're looking outside of yourself for the word to help you. The word is in you. Speak it. Speak truth to power today concerning your state, because you couldn't exist without the Father. So then every existing moment that you have should be spoken in truth of what the Father has made. Not what I have made, not what I think to do, not what I think is right, not what I think look good, not what I think will work for me, not what I think will benefit me, but what you have made. Father, let your will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Let your will be done, not mine. And y'all not talking like that. You're not living like that. But yet you say you're following Christ. Well, what did he do? And you all will do the marveling thing again. Oh, what a wonderful man, this Christ. He said, not my will, Father, but your will be done. I mean, what an amazing one to do such a thing. He said, take up your cross and follow me. Why you call me Lord, Lord, don't do what I say? Part of what I said was, Father, not my will be done, but your will be done. And I believe your will is good. So then, I don't give a damn what a nigga say. Can I sing? I don't give a damn what these niggas say. I don't care what a nigga trying to say. No, I don't give a damn what a nigga done said. I don't care what a nigga done said. No, I don't give a damn what a nigga trying to do. Why? Because my Abba is good. He is good. He is good. I said my Abba is good. He is good. He is good. Da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da. Niggas outside of me talking and shit. I'm in my head like da-da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da. That's the bass guitar. Do-do-do-do-do. And then the electric guitar. Got that wah-wah pedal. You know how it is. Get Jimi Hendrix up in here. Play that hook for me. Because that's all I hear. I'm like Hezekiah, smashing the cymbals in the temple, so I can't hear no outside noise. I'm making so much noise in here that I can't hear you. There's a party going on in here. Why should I postpone that? For your sake. You should have been a wise virgin. Maybe you could have got invited. See? He told us to go out there and invite the people to the wedding feast. And Y'all don't think that's what we should be doing, huh? Why is it a wedding? Wedding means two are becoming one. So then me inviting you to the wedding feast literally means inviting you to the name of the Father and how to use it right. And once you now know that, you're married now to the Father. See? You're married back to the Father again. You now know how to take that name. And you're watchful of that. See? So today, that's what I'm imploring you to do, to be extremely watchful of how you take the Father's name. And watch your wife, because she's desperately wicked. Look at the carnal men looking over to their women and shit next to them. Oh, shit. She's desperately gonna be trying to do something to me wicked. Ah! Let me watch out for her. Look at the woman feeling all bad. Oh, Benson says we're all desperately wicked and everything. That ain't what I'm talking about, y'all. Come up higher. Can you come up higher? I know you need some wings if you want to fly. I know that. Maybe I'll give you some you're asking for them. Then maybe you can fly high and be released from that snare of that fowler that like to catch little birdies like you. Cut their wings off. You see that? But Abba kept all my feathers and put him right back on my back. You can't attack what's intact. So, my man, prepare for this work that we have to do here. And as you know, I'll be quick to share it with you when the Father gives me the instructions on what He would have us to do at this time and at this moment, because He's gathering us together to do this work. And I'm here to make sure that each one of you, men that are ready for this, are prepared to do this work that we're going to do. So keep your ears open and be watchful and wait and be patient and let Abba do his work in us. Sulawam Israel.